Hi Virgo, welcome to your general love reading. First and foremost, if you come across this at any other time, the timestamp date, it's still meant for you. It comes across your feed or to you when it is meant for you. The message is going to resonate. If you do want a personal reading, go down below. Following everything you need to know is down there. If you want to book a personal reading with me. If you are here as a cross watcher, you're more than welcome here for a Virgo reading. Please only take a resonate to all parties involved, okay? We're going to look into you, Virgo. We're going to look into anyone that you are connecting to, and then we'll get an outcome. One thing I've noticed, Virgo, when I've been shuffling these cards, I've been shuffling for a while, and I feel like my energy has gotten more chaotic and more chaotic and more chaotic as I tapped into Virgo energy. Because as I started to shuffle and try to get my desk here together for this video, everything's just everywhere, going everywhere. And the more and more I shuffle these cards, the more it's harder to handle the deck. It does feel a little bit just like chaos, like a pressure cooker energy. Either you're in a pressure cooker, Virgo, or your environment's making you feel like it's a pressure cooker because you're having so much stress put on you, so much pressure put on you. Or honestly, some of you guys might be on the verge of imploding, having all that pressure and then internalizing it. Eventually you will hit a roadblock. Eventually you will hit burnout. Just be mindful of that, Virgo. There's a lot of frustration. You might have Taurus in your chart, might not be, because I am seeing an angry bull. We have the Magician, or not the Magician, that is Aries energy, but this is the Hierophant, this is Taurus. That Taurus energy is very strong. You might be a Taurus, might be involved with a Taurus, might have that in your chart, but that is a very strong energy coming through here because I did see a bull clairvoyantly in my mind before this card came out. There's something you're committed to, Virgo, and it is a very serious commitment. For some of you guys, it is religion. It's being part of some type of religious group, youth group, being a pastor, being a mentor, whatever religion you belong to, whatever higher power you subscribe to. For others, it can be marriage. It can be a formal commitment in regards to moving in together, leasing together, building. I heard building a home together, like from the ground up, like picking out fixtures and all that, like doing everything. But there's something that is associated to this formal commitment that you have been committed to. So even if it's a religion and a way of thinking, a way of life, you've been formally committed to it for quite some time. It is staple in your life. It is something that you're held to. Covet. Yeah, I'm getting the word covet. Whatever this is, whether it's an actual Taurus or not, whatever you're committed to that is serious in your life has tried to almost covet you. It's not appreciation, it's coveting. We have the Two of Wands, decisions. You have a decision on your hands here, Virgo, when it comes to this formal commitment because you feel like something is not right. It's draining you. Be mindful of this situation because I do feel it does have the potential to hurt your finances, hurt your career, or hurt something in regards to money and resources. This Hierophant might represent a resource that you have because of a commitment, right? If you have a bunch of people from your church that you hang out with and they help you do things, they'll come over, mow your lawn, and do all this. Well, if you stop going to that church and stop believing in those beliefs, are those people still going to be around, right? You're making decisions based off of things that you're formally committed to that are pretty serious in your life, and you are going through what ifs, possible repercussions, possible outcomes, but trying to decide if the energy is worth it to keep staying committed to this. Now, this could be a person. Right? Are you going to decide to commit to this person formally, to continue to commit to this person formally? Something may have happened in April. It may have even happened. I'm getting like a 2 to 3 year. They're showing me a 2 with a dash with a 3. So within the last 2 to 3 years, in April though, April specifically, for whoever that's for. Show me anything else for Virgo's energy. If you guys are wondering why someone's like putt-putting around, in regards to a commitment. They may have a little bit of a commitment phobia or commitment issue. It could be a Taurus, but for some of you Virgos, you could be dealing with this energy. And this is letting you know, hey, vice versa this reading, because you can't vice versa readings, right? Only take what resonates. If you need to switch it, switch it. We do interchange energy in all our little small cohorts of people. So this person is in your vicinity or attached to a commitment of yours, or this person trying to decide if they want to commit further to this. It feels like commitment phobia. Someone's starting to get cold feet. Six of Wands, reverse, yeah. The Six of Wands upright is success. It's an automatic yes. Reverse is not successful. It's an automatic no. Someone does not want to commit further here. For some of you guys, if you're dating someone, if you're living with somebody, someone does not want to commit further. They don't think it's going to be successful. They are deciding that. For those that are already in a formal commitment, whether it's a workplace situation, a job, whether it's a relationship, or it's something that you've believed for an extremely long time or something you had faith in, you are deciding that it's no longer successful and that there's no need to put any more energy into it because it won't be successful or it hasn't been successful. Okay. Let's look at the energies you're dealing with. And again, if this is the energy you're dealing with, Virgo, just vice versa the reading. Show me the energies that Virgo's dealing with. I heard a whole new way of life. Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're seeing the reality. I'm getting reality check. Someone who does not see something as successful and no longer wants to give any energy to it, and it has been something they've been formally committed to, we're going to be formally committed to, or it's been very staple and concrete in their life, they're coming to a realization that that is not something they want any longer. They don't think it's going to be something that's going to work out for them in the future. We have the Nine of Swords reverse and the Four of Cups with the Ace of Swords. You don't care anymore about this, or this person doesn't care anymore. There's a lack of interest. There's a lack of emotional attachment. And there's a lack of care and concern. This person doesn't care whether something comes or goes, leaves or stays. You can sit there. I really just don't even care. This person is just so unbothered. They have no more attachment to this. When you still get angry or upset or have any type of negative emotion or any type of concern, you still care to some degree. This is the energy of, I don't care at all. Whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not emotionally attached to it. And that is the reality. Or someone's a real realist here. And that is very much earth energy, being a realist. The real thing here is, yeah, this may be a good career, but long term, I'm not going to be happy. Ain't going to work out. Yeah, you and me may be working out, but long term, I don't think it's going to happen that way. This person's a realist. They see things for what they are. And if it's not going to be successful, they're not going to waste their time. And I see that very much being you, Virgo. Now, this could be a Taurus or someone else you're dealing with, realizing they just don't care anymore. The reality is they don't care. They want nothing to do with it. And the other person has to deal with this unsuccessful situation because the other person no longer even cares about it. A lot of things going on here, Virgo. A lot of different things. A lot of different energies. And again, I feel like I'm being pulled, back and forth, like chaos. All right, outcome. Seven of Swords. I feel like for the person that truly just does not care, I don't care. I am not concerned, and I have no emotional attachment to this. The other person has not let go of this situation. Either you, Virgo, or the other person. They have not let go of it. And they still are thinking of a way of it to be successful because, again, they're still formally attached or committed. So this could very much be, a boss or a coworker of yours, and you just don't even care anymore, and they're trying to get you to care again, and they're trying to get you to stay. Maybe you put your 2 weeks in, and they're like, oh, no, Virgo, we could do all this for you. We could do this and this and that. Come up with a plan to keep Virgo from going. That type of energy here. So please only take what resonates because there's so many different things happening in this reading. Okay, let's grab an animal oracle card. We have the Tortoise. You are too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Yeah, that chaotic energy is very hard for me to even read in, let alone you sit in. Let's see what the Tortoise has to say. The Tortoise. Okay, it's a long one. When you're feeling pressure from any number of fronts, what do we say about that first sentence of this reading? Pulled this way and that way by the demands of modern life, it's very easy to succumb to a false sense of urgency, feel out of balance and fragmented, and be in constant state of tension. You can become forgetful and have difficulty sleeping. You may even attempt to stabilize and center yourself by resorting to the use of addictive substances and activities, hoping that they'll help you feel more at home in your own skin. Meanwhile, your mind rushes ahead from one thing to the next while your body tries to play catch up. The technological web, consisting of computers, the internet, cell phones, faxes, and television, plus the noises all around us, create a constant assault on your senses. Exhausting, isn't it? George is making noise. That's a sign for you. First, recognize that most things that you treat as emergencies or crises are merely inconveniences. Then slow down. Move a little bit slower than you're accustomed to, and practice breathing slower and deeper every opportunity you get. This in itself helps you align with your internal rhythms rather than being in a state of continuous reactivity to outside forces. Spend time in nature and take off your shoes and socks. Putting your bare feet on the ground allows you to truly experience your solid connection to the earth. When you do, notice the difference in how you feel and see if your mind isn't a least bit calmer. It may be challenging at times to do this, but it can be done. It just takes your clear intention and willingness. Associations to this card, Virgo, are longevity, determination, adaptability, patience, perseverance, earthiness, stability, self-reliance, focus, femininity, immortality, methodical, independence, and steadiness. I'm gonna leave that there, Virgo. I love you guys. I wish you the very best. If you do want a personal reading, go down below, go to the description box. Everything you need to know in regards to me is down there. Other social media, how to book a personal reading with me. And I love you guys. Y'all have a good one.